Alright, so it should be streaming any second now. You'll see a stream come through and you'll be able to see what I'm doing. So, new planet, very similar stage, it's a very similar sort of level of progress to where we were before. So if we zoom out, we can see... Now here's the thing, there's like... So if we try and go on the axial... I'm trying to go on the plane, like, there's the sun. And we can see this planet, it's like, there's the South Pole, there's the North Pole. So it's very... It's weird. Because a lot of people are saying, what you can do is build a row of solar panels on the equator, and that means that half of them will always be in sun. And it's like, well, it's not, in this case, it's not really half of them. But then there's like other times where there's like more than half. So if I go down to my South Pole, you see this? All of the South Pole's exposed at the moment. So like very long seasons, I suppose. I can't wrap my head around the three-dimensional physics. I don't know how it works, but it does. But what I've got here is I've got oil sort of going in there. I figured out how these splitters work. These splitters are incredible. They are very, very useful. So let's just press... Oops, that was the wrong key. I meant to press N, which is next to M. Because if I do that, it's like now it's aligned on the pole. So we got oil that's coming in, and there's like oil there, and it's going to these 8 oil refineries, like so. Now here's the thing: when you first build an oil refinery, it says this facility produces multiple products, which you can filter out with the sorter, but you have to tell the sorters to filter. I haven't done that on these. No, I've literally said the sorter takes everything out, and you can see you've got hydrogen and refined oil. It's going there. Do you see that? So, hydrogen goes out there, refined oil goes there, and then these two go into this, and as you can see it's starting to fill up now. Because I was having this point where it's like, hang on, nothing's going on here, and it was, yeah, the reason nothing was going on is this bit wasn't working, as this was all filled up with refined oil, and I'm not sure what to do with it at the moment, but this is similar to uranium enrichment, where you can use uranium and you put in unenriched uranium-238 and you breed it with uranium-235 and you end up with more 235 than 238. So I'm enriching, the refined oil is going in with hydrogen here, and then more hydrogen's coming out here, and I'm getting energetic graphite as a waste product, which is also used in red science. So it's all coming up. So see that, we've got red science there, and we've got a graphite, yeah. And here's another splitter, and I've not said any priority, so it's literally just a case of, with this one here, so I've got graphite being produced here in this coal facility, so this coal is just being smelted into energetic graphite, and this is also my, my power facility as well, so we've got all this coal going here, and oh look, there's another coal patch, so mine that, and then use some splitters to balance the load. So we've got 2 separate loads, and it's all a bit complicated, but trust me guys, it works. I don't know how it works, but it does. Oh, and let's go back into planetary view. So I've got my iron and magnets producing facility. Oh yeah, that's a point. I've got my iron and magnets producing facilities here. So let's just combine them. In fact, let's integrate that. So just do that there, like so. Pop that there. Yarp. And then I'll do that. So rather than using a splitter, what I'm going to do, as you can do it in this game, is use the power of the 3rd dimension, and look at that. So now I should be able to get that go. No, let's just do a bit there and a bit more. There we go. Not really, I should have aligned that there, but my OCD's not that bad, so I can accept that it's got a kink in it, so it goes into the middle there. So there's our extra production facility of that. There's a crude oil seep, nothing I can really do with that, so I'm just going to leave it alone. What else we got? I got a facility to produce foundations. These things are really useful for doing a bit of terraforming. I've got my stone facility here, where stone's been converted to silicon ore is being converted to high purity silicon for solar panels, which I've just been handcrafting. It's slow, but it did the job. Yeah, I went to the effort of doing it, and I feel a bit miffed now, because it's like, well, this planet doesn't really have the northern... It doesn't have the equator straight on, so it's like, yeah, this bit now, that's going to be like exposed to loads of sun, and this bit is more exposed to the sun than that bit. So I'm right to put the South Pole there. As look, I mean, all those solar panels there they're working on the South Pole. Oh yeah, and I used my my concrete as well, just like say, that's the South Pole, and this is the equatorial belt. There's no nice, neat way with blueprints and stuff to do things, but you see, there's my equatorial belt. Yeah, I mean, that is kind of cool. I do like that. And there's our hydrogen. So that's it. So we've got hydrogen and energized graphite going into these, and I figured out, hang about, what if I have one belt go there and the other belt go there, and that means these, as quickly as they can suck up the constituent elements. Oh god, got tacky teeth today. I haven't done the same thing here, but I think my blue science is alright. I can always do blue science again. So like I said, at a very similar point, I can go up into space if I so desire. But let's see, I've got an ice-filled jelly soul and a planet ashen jelly soul. I don't know what those things means. There's no inner planet with lava and such, but can I get like oh yeah, so I've got like a geological report. So there's lots of iron, there's silicon ore, that's good, there's lots of titanium, there's not much copper, but that's alright. Water ocean 99.9%, and solar energy ratio is 63% effective, and there's fire ice as well, which is a useful resource for something. I think fire ice is the name they're using for crystalline methane, ice methane. And what's this one got? A similar sort of composition, lots of silicon, lots of titanium, not much fire ice, and we can see here that the solar energy ratio is 54%. So if I compare it to like, for example, can I get out of that? What's the solar energy ratio here? We got, we see we've got iron, yeah, but it's going down. We've got copper. We've got no silicon or titanium ore. We've got stone. We've got coal. And the solar energy ratio is 92%, so it's pretty good. So the planet's axial inclination, the inclination of rotation is equal to the equatorial plane and revolution plane. And its orbital inclination is, what does that mean? Show the orbital inclination plan. Honestly, I have a hard time with astronomy, but this one, its orbital inclination is much less, so that's much more like, if you put an equatorial belt of solar panels there, that will be much more reliable, because the closer that number is to 0, the better. And this one again, 3.56, 9.38%, that's all good. So I've seen other people do this, and I think this is a brilliant thing, right? So, I can't. So, let's have a look where the science is going. So, if we see here's science, and it's all going up to the North Pole, and here's my North Pole facility. A bit of a spaghetti, but that's because I thought, you're not actually offloading it fast enough. So you see we've got our buffer, it loads stuff up, and yeah, Just putting it all in the buffer. Likewise these ones as well. Got plenty of blue science there, so that's a good thing as well. So the bottleneck here is red science, and we'll have a look at red science in a bit just to see if there's anything I can do to ameliorate this situation. But how are we doing with that? It seems that... okay, copper's a bit low. I mean, I could do more copper, it seems. That's not a problem. But copper's alright for the moment. We're not having a problem with this. So let's fly down to the red science and just have a look at that. So what's... the bottleneck is hydrogen. Right, so here's a thing I've done with the hydrogen, which I didn't explain, and I think this... you know, here's the thing, right? You could certainly... but Hobbit, you already did this in the game. You could have just, like, edited what you'd done. Believe me, it was easier and it was faster just to start afresh, because I don't think I was that far in the game. So let's explain. Here we got hydrogen, which is coming up from down below. So there we see, there's a reserve of hydrogen building up. And let's have a look at this. I've said the input, I want you to... do I want any input? Let's make it balanced, because I've not really thought about the maths here. And I want the output priority. I want, like, all the output prioritised to go here past these enrichment facilities. In fact, I'm going to have to extend these because I'm not producing enough. And then, alright, so we see the outputs of these, they all go there. And then I say, well, I want that one to be the input priority, yeah. And then I say the output priority is I want it looping back into itself. So only output if you can't, only output to the proper output if you can't output to this output instead. And that's okay. So let's say we prefer that you pull energized graphite from that side. There we go. So let's go back again, and we simply need more hydrogen. No ifs or buts around it. So let's get some more hydrogen here, shall we? So let's repeat this. So I'll do that, and let's see if I can squeeze a conveyor belt between those two. Yes, I can. Let's see, can I squeeze those in there? Yes, I can. Can't put it there, but I can put it there. And then put that in there. Because this is a circular map, as you can see, like, the squares here, they don't match up the squares there. And this is something, as you fly up, you'll see, like, occasionally there are cricks in a line. Okay, that crick in the line's fine, but, like, see, there's a crick there. That's because, being that it's circle, you're trying to square a circle, and it can't quite be done. And likewise, when you get closer to the North Pole, that's where you get more and more of these cricks in the line. Anyway, this focus back on what we're trying to do, which is this bit here. Okay, so that was a mistake. Shift click that one. Right, do that. Oh yeah, and I figured out how shift clicking works as well now, so I've got better with that. So let's do that. Bit of a long stretch, so I'll put 2 of those in. It's got to cover more distance, so it won't be as fast as the other one. It wants power, so give it some power. And put in that there, that there. There we go. And you know what? I'm just going to piggyback it to that. So I don't think the output is enough where it warrants having two. So if I was to repeat another, I would have it output to that one, and I had another, I'd output to there. Okay. So what about this? What's going on here? I don't think I actually want that, no. So let's just dismantle that. I'll say the input priority is that one instead. Because we want to get things out of the refineries. We don't want it to... because otherwise it's not working, is it? So I always got a feeling like I need to upgrade these conveyor belts, as they're not carrying enough stuff, are they? It'd be nice if they could move things a bit quicker. For example, if they could... you see, this belt is not full, it's not complete. So nothing much is happening here. Alright, what if I say the output priority is that one? You see, I'm trying to make sure that there's always enough hydrogen for the hydrogen enrichment process to carry on going. That's in there, okay. That's it really. So let's have a look at the next science. If I go to components, no, I haven't actually researched it yet. So it's can't do that. Okay, I could do a planetary logistics center. Yeah, we'll do that. So let's activate the research. And it says it will be done in 2 minutes. So if I come here to this bit, you can see how it works. You know, got this carousel that goes around the North Pole. And yeah, these stack on top of one another, which is a brilliant feature of the get. I mean, if someone said, hey, this is actually a sequel to Factorio, I'd be like, okay, it's an interesting direction, it's a bit more streamlined, it's not as full featured as Factorio, but I really like the different approach to it. But it's not a sequel to Factorio, it's made by a different company, different design goals in mind, but let's face it, Factorio laid the groundwork. But this game, they've done really well, I think. Wow, just have to see what it's like when we get to the bit where we build a Dyson sphere. I mean, that's going to be exciting. Or start launching some structures into space, like at the very least like a solar farm, and then your microwave power down back to your base. That'll be pretty good. But there we go. We see it's all just sucking up the stuff quite nicely, and 3/4 of the way done on that research already. So I'm just worried in this bit that it's going to run out of hydrogen. I definitely prefer that you take your input from the bottom. So we'll let all that build up. Oh yeah, and when you walk on concrete foundations, it's louder than just other walking. You have unlocked the planetary logistics system, logistics station and drone. As long as you set the conditions in the station, the drones will automatically transport cargo. I might try that later. I might just say, instead of these conveyor belts going to the North Pole, just use the drones to transport it. So this is all piling up now. That's good. So just watch that pile up. And there we go. So This is all the hydrogen from south, and see it's getting a bit more intermittent now. So that's all the hydrogen there. That's gone. So you can see it's, and yeah, we're all saying like majority of the hydrogen we definitely want to go up here. So let's just fly up here. And we can see that this one, I mean, well, it's mostly working, isn't it? I mean, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 20 here. So 18 out of 20 are being supplied. I'm happy with that. I mean, I know it's not ideal, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good, I would say. Hey, look, we could put... I did this one first of all, and I'm thinking it's a bit redundant because there's storage at the North Pole, but, you know, that's pretty cool, right? I can do that sort of thing. Oh yeah, I've got some of that on me, so it just offloads a bit of hydrogen in there. See this one, it's got hydrogen, yep, and it just loads up from the top, and then like the stuff goes down, and it's getting offloaded there. Yeah, that's pretty good. I am happy with that. I do admit I'm happy with that. But let's just have a look at our hydrogen situation. Energized graphite's fine. Loads of it's being produced by coal. So, this idea I've got here of piggybacking it's not working, is it? Alright. So we'll do shift on that, and I wonder if it'll copy with the same priorities and everything. Let's find out. Angle's too wide. Unfortunately that's right on the border, so it's not quite working as we want it to. See, there it's fine, there it's not. So we'll put it there. I just have to set things are a bit cock-angled. Use of cock. And we'll say the filter on that, we only want energetic graphite to come out. So we'll go... Wait a second. What's going on? Oh, you're doing that thing again. It's because the angle is wrong. Oh, you son of a bitch. Beneke, you son of a bitch. Hello, why aren't you producing anything anymore? Because no hydrogen's getting through. Well, what's happened to our hydrogen supply? Well, there's still a bit of hydrogen coming out. Okay. So I can't build the splitter there. Right, let's try building a splitter further down. That's something I hope they can resolve that issue later in the game, because that makes building things a bit tricky. So let's do that. That. Filter, energetic graphite, there we go. So only energetic graphite comes out now. So I want a storage here. I'm just gonna just do that. This is a temporary storage, just to clear out everything in this line. Yeah. Right, there we go. That's fine now. That's all working good. There we go. So that's all the lines done. Yep. I always want to prioritise the stuff coming in. So we're selling these. The priority is always stuff coming in. Yep, that's fine. That's prioritised stuff coming in. There we go. So this is the output. I prefer that you take from the output. Yep, that's fine. So these aren't going anywhere, so they're coming back now. And they're just keeping going on this sort of carousel here. Ah, that's right. So the output of the enrichers can go back in time to hopefully make this a self-sustaining reaction. I hope. But this bit here is redundant. It was just kind of like, hey, let's make another loop because I can do that sort of thing. So yeah, yeah, we're going to need some of these faster belts. So can I build them? Need more of those. What are those? They're made from those things. I could build one of them. Alright, so let's get some more iron. Oh yeah, one of the things I did... I'm basically in the sandbox mode, or creative mode. I've given myself... not unlimited, I've given myself instant crafting. So that's why I haven't bothered making a factory to produce so many of the items that one would actually need. I need iron, so let's help ourselves to all that iron. And now build some more of those. Can't build more of those. I'm lacking electromagnets, I'm lacking magnets. Right, let's just pick up magnets as I've got some copper on me. Have I bitten off more than I can chew? Lack of material, that's fine. So pop that all back in there. I'm going to pick up some of this titanium. And I've got, yeah, solar panels in there. I think I might take the solar panels with me to another planet. Let's see if I can handcraft hydrogen fuel cells. There it is. Yep. So let's handcraft some of those. And put the titanium away. There we go. Oh, am I right in thinking... yeah, I saw some of that. Wait a second. That's my inventory. That's that. So it's organised by that, yeah. And this is a good thing. This, I thought I'm in the back button. It's not. It's a... can you please sort out my things into various shapes button. So it will do that for me. Let's put these wind turbines back. So yeah, we can use energetic graphite as fuel. That's a good fuel source. Oh yeah, I've built some of these fast conveyor belts, so let's play around with these fast conveyor belts. But have I built enough? I've 237, yeah, that's a good number. So what's going on now? We're still producing hydrogen. But we're not producing enough. So we'll say the output priority is there. Let's just keep it circling back. So yeah, all of that is gone now. So we'll just keep it turned to circle back, and eventually what should happen is once all of this bout is saturated and it can no longer circle back and it can't feed anything out there, then it's forced to feed things out there. So let's see if that happens. I can put some hydrogen in there, can't I? Yes, I can. So let us do that. Do I have any more hydrogen on me? No, I don't. So here comes a bit of hydrogen. It's gone past that entire belt. And look, there's one. It's on its way now. And there's another one. So this bit's fully saturated. And there we go. If it can't compress any more one way, it has to go out through the safety valve, as it were. So that's very good. This feedback loop just means that if there ain't enough, it's gonna do its thing. So am I yet at the stage where I think this bit can be made better? Can I just upgrade? No, there's no upgrade tool. It's not like the other thing. What's this? Dyson's... Oh, the EM rail ejector. It's not a rail gun, but it's used for launching things up into orbit. So I'm gonna just dismantle this first bit here. And then we'll have this bit happen here where it's got nowhere else to go, so it's all going up there. Yep, that's compatible with that. Ah, so... So you can do it, but not all in one go. Alright, let's keep on keeping on with this. I'm literally having to click one at a time. I don't think there's a quick and easy way of doing this. Probably the quick and easy way of doing it is to delete the existing conveyor belt and replace it with a new one. Well, that's not going into it. Now it is. And that bit's soon coming to an end. And there seems to be a little bit of hydrogen just on its own there. I don't like that. So we get rid of that. No idea where that bit of hydrogen was sticking out by itself. There we go. Likewise, I want to see if I can do the same over here, but I think the easier thing to do would be... Let's just do it this way. Actually, no, I just realised what's limiting me here is these conveyor belts. Surely if I had this drone network flying things in, then that would work much better. Not sure if it would work much better, but it certainly would work. So let's try and do this again. Right, so we can go as far as there. Let's fly back again. Not use the songs. Tell me songs, tell me sweet little songs. Tell me songs, tell me songs. Da, 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 da. Someone sending me a text at 11 at night. Do, 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 do. You know what the great thing about that song is? Not a single key change in sight. Just people playing really good music. Oh, actually, oh, come on. I can't remember the name of the band now. Fleetwood Mac did do a really good song, and they did do key changes. Yeah, it's Fleetwood Mac. Well, I can't remember it. God, look at weird seasons on this planet. It's like, okay, it's sort of like there. Like if you're in the equator, you occasionally get, and then if you're in the South Pole, that's it. It's like, well, it's your half year of dark now. No hand building for I. No, it's literally they've just gone, oh, what's the most favourite mod on Factorio? Oh, it's the easy start one where you start with construction drones. Yeah, let's just make that part of the vanilla game. Because no one likes hand building things, right? Exactly. Hand building's for Minecraft. Right, so there's our hydrogen shooting up. See, it automatically goes into flight mode when you're over bodies of water. I think that's very nice. And come on, I'm gonna have to redesign this bit. Alright, might as well redesign all of it then. You know what, the last bit though, that can be just standard conveyor belt. Because it's not going out anywhere else after this. Oh, only 15 segments left. Come on, you almost had it. And that's as far as I can go. I've got no more express belt. And that's where the green stops, so I'll just put one more in there. I'm not allowed to put one more in there, I don't know why, but it's saying no, you ain't having it. Okay, so let's fly back here and have a look at our situation. What we got? So this bit's moving nice and quickly. And this bit is not so fast, but that's okay. So the priority should always be the new fresh hydrogen from down there. And it looks like, yep, these are all reached their full capacity. So when these reach their full capacity, this bit will stop production and I'll reach another bottleneck. Well, I'm hoping by that point there'll be something more I can do with refined oil. Perhaps I could, you're gonna need more iron. Alright, let's go and get more iron. And let's just recharge after that fun little flight. See, we've got plenty of... well, my generation capacity is 89.3 megawatts, so it's not plenty, but it's sufficient for my little base at the moment. Is there any research I could be doing? High strength... no, need yellow. That needs yellow. I could do that. Array receiver. Receives high energy rays, transmits from the Dyson swarm Dyson sphere. Direct the output to the power grid or shoved as photons in the critical state. That needs yellow. That needs yellow. I could... structure matrix, that's what we need. Then a reinforced thruster. Logistics to transport goods amongst planets, so I've got an interplanetary logistics system. Alright, so I needed iron and I need electromagnets. So I'll just take a bunch of those. Can I make those? Nope, still lacking materials. So let's go and yoink purloin a bunch of iron. I said yoink then. Look at that. I mean, that... Who needs a hub manufacturing facility where you can just do that? Replicating queue is going to take approximately 0 seconds. We're still a bit short on this, whatever that is. A bit short on that. And the reason we can't make that is, what do we lack? Well, we don't lack electromagnetic coils. We got those. We lack iron to make cogs and iron to make plates. So let's just have some of those. And do the same again. Nice. Got the transmitter. I'm sure that'll come useful later. So there we go. I'll put those electromagnets back. Yeah, just crash into my oil refining facility. It's fine. These buildings can take such abuse. So there we go. Got plenty of input material. Now I wanted to upgrade this. So come, let us upgrade this. Nice how the deconstruction is instantaneous as well. That singer in Fleetwood Mac could certainly sing. No auto-tunes there, you actually had to sing. Have you tried... Yes, I've tried Kerbal Space Program, and you have to be very good with rocket physics to do that. I'm not good with rocket physics, I just enjoy logistics. I know what I like, and it's logistics, and this game is all about logistics. And getting things from one place to another. And, speaking of which, things aren't getting from one place to another fast enough, so I'm going to ameliorate this situation with faster conveyor belts. There we go. And let's make this one faster as well. Let's just pop that in there. There we go, like so. We still see there's a bit of a bottleneck. So I'm going to again do the same thing here. Where I'll take this and pop that there. So there we go, all of that's working nice and fast. It's very quickly getting up to this point over here. And what we got over here? Well, we're saying the output priority is to come back here and feed into this. Well, I'm going to upgrade all of this. So we just let it feed out. There we go, it's feeding out. Like so. So now all the hydrogen is going to where it's going to the north. And there's our structure matrix, so I'll have a look at that in a bit. Surprised no white kill. It says, you've unlocked structure matrix. That's exciting. It's part of white well-being. So let's have a look. Has it retained its knowledge? Yep, that's the right one. I want that to be the output priority though. So we'll do that. Now all the hydrogen is circling back here. Let's have a look. I want the input priority to be the fresh hydrogen coming in from the crude oil cracking. Okie dokie. So now, yep, it's doing a nice carousel merry-go-round. Where it's going in, it's being taken to produce more hydrogen, and let's just offload what hydrogen I've got into these refineries. So I'll do the sort button. I can see at a glance very quickly the hydrogen I got. There we go. And there we go, we see little bits of hydrogen coming out here and there. But I'm hoping after a while all of this will become nice and saturated. I mean, we can see it's happening. It just takes a while is all. So let's have a look at this this yellow science, structure matrix as they call it. What do we need for yellow? We need a diamond, which you can make from energetic graphite, okay, and you need titanium crystal, and you make a titanium crystal for titanium ingots, an organic crystal. Right, so how do you make an organic crystal? You combine plastic, refined oil and water. How do you make plastic? You combine energetic graphite and refined oil. Okay, so we're seeing a bit of a recurring theme here. So we're going to have a facility for making plastic. Where's plastic produced, first of all? Plastic cannot be made in a made in chemical facility. Alright, so we need a chemical facility, and it's going to take refined oil. So we'll take this will be good, but we'll take refined oil and we'll do another thing over here. So we're in winter in the southern hemisphere. I want to see if there's any is there any coal nearby? So there's our equator. There's some copper. That's iron. Oh look, there's coal. Right, so I suppose I can have that joining the coal facility over there then. No, can't fit it in between there. Can I fit one in there? Yep, I can fit one in there. Right, so let's do the same over here. Pop it in there. There we go. Reinforced thruster. I can now have interplanetary logistics. That is going to be important, believe you me. So without interplanetary logistics, how are you supposed to move things up into the Dyson swarm? Answers on the postcard, please. Right, so there's that. Now, I think I could combine those into one input and then have two outputs. Yeah, let's do that then. So we'll have our splitter. Oh, that's good. You just got one splitter, so the speed is it can cope with anything that goes inside it. Yeah, that's good. That is, again, it's sort of like, I think whoever's done this has played a lot of Factorio and has gone like, okay, this is what you need for a streamlined Factorio experience. You get all the good bits of Factorio. And I tell you what, when I sink 1,000 hours into this game, I can tell you what Factorio does better than this and what this does better than Factorio. But for the moment, I'm not at that stage yet. I want another splitter in here as well. Well, it's not really... I mean, it calls it a splitter, but it's a splitter and combiner. It's many things. It's... I mean, I even saw... So here's the thing. I've been using the splitter in its basic mode, which is that, like, you got 4 inputs, well, or two inputs, two outputs, or one input, three outputs. But you can do this, where you can have one on top of the other, and you can do this, which is one on top of the other, but they're different. And like, I don't know what that's good for, but I mean, it's useful for something. No, didn't I think I tried over here. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to make a bus, and then I found actually no, you don't really need a bus in this game. That's it. So for example, that okay, it's dark, but trust me, there's a line of something going in there, and this splitter, it's made a line go up there, but on a different level, and that's useful. But anyway, lots of coal coming in. And, yep. And likewise, it's just the coal's going out. Plenty of coal. Ah, so here it is. Here's our energetic graphite. Well, I think it's time I start building some interplanetary not interplanetary stuff. Logistics, that's it. No drones there. Nope. Transportation, okay. So what do I need? I need titanium, I need processors, I need particle container. Okay. Oh, right, okay. So there's still a lot of conveyor belt stuff before I get any of this done. No, I think I need more outputs for energetic graphite. And why is it like one side favoured more than the other? I don't understand. I mean, okay, yeah, it's all taking the same coal, so it doesn't matter so much, but... Right, so... Let's give this some thought, he says. He says as he's thinking, so he's not saying much. So yeah, that was it really. It was just a case of I wanted to show you what I've been doing, but I don't think I'm going to live stream much of this. Just I will be playing offline so I can think about what I'm doing. So for example, I want 2 outputs now. So 2 inputs, yeah, comes from the buffer, and then 2 outputs. That's fairly straightforward. He says it's fairly straightforward. It's not that straightforward, but it is fairly straightforward. That's too cramped. It's not going to work. Okay, so I need... You know what? I'm thinking of this the wrong way. That's what. I'm thinking of it the wrong way. So we'll put in one over there, and I'm gonna knock, 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 plonk, 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 and now see that's in the way as well. That's the problem when you make the stuff too cramped. And so can I explain my idea? My idea is here's the simple way of doing it. One corner of the one side of the building I want to be supplied from refinement facility 1, and this is refinement facility 2. So that occupies one side. And then this one occupies corner number 2. And that's a bit wrong. See, I can't go out that way, so it literally, in this one, it's constrained to go like that. Okay. But in this one, I can do 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Oh, well, that's a pain in the ass. And because of the way it's positioned, I can't remove... And this is so full of stuff, I can't get rid of it. Not easily. What a bugger. What an absolute bugger. But not to worry, because let me think. Right, so there we go. There's one way it goes out, like so. Oh yeah, that does nothing for the moment because it needs output to go there. So there we go, there's output again. And now this one... See, it's going the wrong way. Oh, what a palaver! What a pickle, what a palaver. Do that, do that, do that. Do that. Yep, angle's too steep. It won't allow me. But that's okay, because I can move down there. And you can move there. And there we go. We've now got our 2 outputs. So yeah, bit janky, bit convoluted. But guys, it ain't pretty, but it works. So there we go. So now I've got to bring all of this down here, and I don't want to put any more splits in the solar panel. So, all right, deconstruct all of those up to there. Right, let's make sure I'm doing some research. So can I do that? No, yellow, 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 yellow. So all of those upgrades, can't do any of those. I was hoping I could do another upgrade for make these construction drones faster. But anyway, here comes the supply of energetic graphite. Oh nice, I can hover. Oh, just like the Mecha, my favourite Battling Seizure Robots episode. Let's put a bit more fuel in, as I'm going to need that. Okay. Auto-saving. Save successfully. There's that latitude shift as again. So, I think I'm going to have a facility for producing plastic, because that's one of the things I need for organic crystal. And then I'm probably going to call it a day. But I think I've done a lot better on this one than before. And then I'm going to have to figure out some sort of way of... It could literally just be me, like, sailing from one planet to another with a load of titanium ingots. But I've got to figure a way of, like, getting ingots to this planet. So it's kind of... It's over there, isn't it? I need to get it over there. Righty. Okay. So there's a supply of energized graphite, energetic graphite, not graphene, it's graphite. I can't believe it's not graphene. And here's our lovely purple drink. And oh look, it's daytime on the. So there's the sun. There it is. And it's daytime in the South Pole. In fact, you can sort of see that, can't you? It's like, there's the equator, quite a lot of it exposed. So the fact is, I suppose the equatorial ridge still works. It's just the angle on this planet gives me a headache, so I try not to think about it. There we go, simple as. And I want to bring this in a bit, so let's go. Let's go up a bit. Yep. Don't know why it does that, sort of jumps up and then goes down. I don't see that strictly necessary, but well, I am complaining. I guess that's how it is. I mean, every sort of like game and design and everything in the world has some sort of idiosyncrasy, right? So anyway, that's our line. And I really like the fact in this game they got around the issue of like, they do have difficulty balancing fluids in their pipes. Yeah, what if we just didn't model like fluid physics and just had like fluid be these discrete units here rather than trying to like wave physics. Does that make sense? You know, it's much easier to treat these waves as particles, and the models still work with them. I mean, in this case, yeah, because they got no end of nightmares in that with the fact, and I think they're too far into the game to sort of say like, well, maybe we should just say like fluids are actually just these blocks, and you put on the conveyor belt. Yeah, but no, this does seem to be like the way to deal with the issue of modelling fluid physics accurately. There we go, and so just remind myself again, what do I need for plastic? I need a chemical... no, that's titanium. A chemical facility, and it takes refined oil and energetic graphite, and it takes 2 bits of oil for every 1 bit of graphite. So we'll have this be the inside lane and that the outside lane. And in fact, I should probably have done the same thing with my hydrogen refinement. Let me just have a look at the hydrogen refinement. The recipe. It's X-ray cracking, that's it. So it takes 2 hydrogen and 1 refined oil. Yeah, so really I should have it the other way. That said, could I swap these lines over? Nah. Just remember that in the future, Hobbit. You want that to be... you don't want it to be that way, you want it to be the other way. So let's put some foundation down. Yes, you're joined into Hobbit's makeup tips, where we'll be putting foundation down prior to putting the chemical facilities in place. So we go to production. Chemical plant. I can produce a maximum of 1 of them. I lack glass to continue. Glass I can make from stone. Righty. So a chemical plant. Oh. Does that mean... is that similar to like the red science, where I could have 1 each side and then... Yeah, I am curious about that, so I'm just going to deconstruct this. Like so. And then... production. It's fun. I've got to get used to these keyboard shortcuts. I think they'll be more advantageous. So there's a thing. Just a minute. I was looking at the time, thinking, is it bedtime yet? And it's like, well, no, not really. But bloody fire's gone out. Ugh. Oh, never mind. Fire's gone out. What can you do, eh? What can one do? So, choose a recipe. Plastic. So there we go. That's that bit in there. Logistics. I keep thinking they're in a different size, so there it is, things going in. And then no, you have to choose one of those bits for the out. Oh, look at that. That line's all wrong, so we do... What Rich's Brew is going on in there? So there's our plasticking away. The plastic fantastic. The Mr. Bombastic with the plastic. And I wanted... This was all going into like this, wasn't it? So we wanted... organic crystals, plastic, refined oil, water. Alright. So, what if I had like just 4 facilities to start off with? I think that's a modest amount, 4 facilities. It's not asking too much there, am I? Surely not. Right, so going to need some stone. There it is. Right, so that's high purity silicon. That's not what we want. We want stone. Specifically, we want stone ore. So there's our stone ore. Buildings. Chemical plant. Still can only make two. Alright, so let's just turn all of that stone into glass. Click, 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 click. So there's our glass. And got circuits over here. I haven't used circuits that much compared to Factorio. Oh, you know, it's not all just Factorio, guys. Well, look, I mean, Factorio is the game I play and I love, so... So there, do that bit. There's a huge, massive stack of those. Let's do the same over here. Have a huge, massive stack of those items, because why not? Keep it all producting. Producting? Yeah, that's the word now. Keep it all producting. We see over here, we see our it's doing 132 a minute, it's doing 165 a minute. Oh, that's pretty good, isn't it? It covers 5 veins. That covers 4 veins. And it's outputting a steady amount. Yeah. Sort of goes in there, and then that's doing its part in turn. Okay, so that's output silver. So we'll say the output priority is that one. Iron ore. There we go. So most of the iron ore is going to go this way now. And then if there's any left, it will go into this other one. Oh yeah, that's right, because I said iron ore, you can go there too. So in that case, it would be better if I had some storage facilities here to store these bits. Yeah, let's do that then. Come on, Hobbit, you said you were going to do plastics. You're piss-assing about here and you're based here, but I'm having fun, innit? So I'll do that. And then let's do another one. Oh, look at that, they're on 2 separate planes. Oh yeah, because it's different latitude. So there's a bit of a rigmarole trying to get my head around all of this. But it's a fun challenge, that's for sure. Let me see. Buildings? That was it, we're doing chemical plants. So I could do another 2 of those. Now we require stone. Stone brick. So these are all making stone. Yep, and the stone's going there to the foundry. So I'll have myself to some stone. Help myself to another bit of stone. And another bit. There we go. So now, yeah, I can make 22 of those. Very nice. Just bonk right on the head. And do the same over there. There. 4 facilities, that will do to start us with, for starters. And your starter for £10, for 50p. I did copy the recipe, didn't I? Oh, you haven't given them power, that's why. So, let's copy those. No, I want to. So logistics, and then it's 5, 6, 7. No, it's 5. Don't know why I'm doing it in the middle one. There's no real difference as to which of these you choose, but that happens to be the one. And oh look, it's doing that thing again. Yep. So this is the problem about building from north to south. So in the future, maybe I'll build things more in the same latitude. Ah, look at that! It's making a real witch's brew there of plastic. That's as much of those conveyor belts I have, so let's build some more of the others. Right, then some more foundation. You know, why not just put it everywhere? What's that? Pop, 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 pop. Parp. And then, oh look, I'm out of sorters as well, so I can do that. Where's that one bit of conveyor belt come from then, eh? Where's that? Where you go? Oh, I see what you're doing. Ah, honestly, I'm sort of annoyed by that. Ah, but you're not outputting. And you can't, because you can't produce the other ones. Oh, you know what? I'm tempted to say output on the other side. So, go here. Back over there. And, I find that amusing. So we'll just have those outputting away. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can do those. That's very nice. I seem to have picked up some solar panels somewhere. I don't know where. The whys or wherefores, but don't need them. Don't need those smelters, so I'll chuck them away. Let's have some more of these conveyor belts then. Now what? Now so I was building the sorters, that's it. But I can't make these sorters because I lack that, and to lack that I need that, so I need that to make that other thing. So let's have some of those then. And sort out my inventory, please. Rightio. And now, buildings, sorter. Oh. Alright, let's have all of those in as fuel then. It's saying lack of fuel, but I've just put fuel in, so I don't understand that. Can I build these ones? Yeah, it says I can. I can build 62 of them. Alright, just keep on doing that then. Can I build any more of those? I can build 4 of those. Can I build super duper fast ones? No, you need graphene and super magnetic rings. Oh, I see. So like a Mark III conveyor belts. What is it? Some sort of maglev thing then. That's kind of cool. I do like that. I think that's pretty cool. And of course, there's all that new sort of the honeymoon period, as it were, where you're getting used to everything. It's like you're exploring and finding out about one another. It's all very exciting. So I had 2 bits of plastic there, like so, and now logistics. I'm still clicking, I'm not using keyboard shortcuts. So I can do one there, do one there. Oh, that's going pretty good. Yeah, that's outputting faster than it's producing, so that's okay. Let's put in another one of these super duper assorters in there. Zoom. Oh, look at that. Yeah, it's all done. I'll just put a slow one in there. So if anything gets past the super one, it can go, it will eventually get taken up. But that's good. We've now got ourselves plastic on the thing. So let's see. How long have I been streaming for? Let's have a look at OBS. That'll tell me. 1 hour and 21 minutes. Yeah, I think I can do another. Let's do a bit more. So let me just remind myself. I'm doing this because I want to make an organic crystal. To make an organic crystal, you use plastic refined oil and water. So I need a water pump. Right. I don't have a water pump. That's gathering. Oil extractor, water pump. Can't make it, you need iron. Alright. Well, we're familiar with this bit. Good thing these maps are fairly small, or these planets are fairly small. So now, let's just go to this bit here to... Ah, no, it's that bit there to recharge. Take all of that. And... Yep, it is using... So I can take liquid fuel. It's cool, my reactor burns all sorts of stuff to convert into energy. Ow! I just hit my elbow. That's fun. I was making a water pump, so that'll be under gathering. Water pump. Procedure use collect liquid source from ocean, including water and sulfuric acid. So there's this. Ah, so I need electromagnets. Well, I can collect those magnets, and then I can take that. Take those. So, first order of business is make myself many electromagnets. I was complaining about full inventory, so it wasn't letting me insert. So I've lost some there. Never mind. Right, so that's as much of those as can be made. Sort things again. There we go. Water pump, that's it. So that means somewhere there's a sea with sulfuric acid. Yeah, just pop that in there. Oh, that's good. It automatically sticks things... No, it hasn't automatically stuck things in there. I have, though. So, do that. Put some more stuff in the storage. Yeah, that's good. And then you can see... that's gradually going down, and then it's coming to here. Alright. So, no idea how vertical stacking works, but it does. And that's the important thing. So, this bit could be sped up if I used a faster one, couldn't it? Alright, so let's do that. This, oh, you know, it's like, I am going to get to the chemical plants, make organic crystals, but in the meantime, I would really like to do this bit. Yeah, chunk. There we go. That's making good use of our stuff, so it's all going in there now. We can see these ones. They've. Let's check over here. Got a stack of 3. Can we do more than a stack of 3? Yeah, it can do a stacks of 4, so we'll do a stack of 4. Like so. There we go. So that'll get producing. On the edge. So that's producing 20 a minute. Okay. I don't know if that's good or bad. But we need water. Water is the next thing we need. So we need gathering. That's under category 2. And F3 is the oil extractor. F2 is a water pump. So need foundation support. Right, let's get some foundations. Here's where the foundations live. So we'll just help ourselves to some of that. Let's take 2,000. And back once again, landing on the planet. Now, foundations. Yes, lay foundation. Oops. Right, so 3, 2, F2. What have they got? Those little lights in there, I always thought to mean like little window where someone lives, but no one's living in there. So why have they got that? What's that detail for? What's that about then? Oh, it's little lights or something. I would like to see like people explain like the decisions. What it could be simple as it looks interesting. So there's our water coming out. Drip, drip, drip. Is that it? It's not much, is it? I was hoping for a bit more than that. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Blob. Blob. Is the ocean actually, is it a finite resource, the water? I hope not. Because otherwise I'd just be like, okay, how do I make a canal from there to there, and, yeah. Right, so, organic crystal. An organic crystal. We need refined oil, plastics and water. And it's made in a chemical facility. So 5 is production, because it looks like a factory. And then it's F7, 5, 6, 7. Right, so let's try it here. And then, just to remind myself again, this organic crystal, it needs 2 plastic and 1 each of either water and refined oil. Right. Okay. And it can also be made by like harvesting trees and such. So it doesn't need much refined oil, it doesn't need much of the other stuff, but it does need some. It needs twice as much plastic as it does the other ones. Okay. Right, so I'll put that there. And then we can have like so. And then we'll have an output. Where will the output go? We'll say the output will go here. So opposite directions. And I seem to be losing energy because I've got nothing in the reactor. So let's just pop one of those in so I can recharge wirelessly. And get some biomass into the reactor. Ah, there we go. Let's recharge our core mass, as it says. Core matter, core energy, core blimey. Water's a natural resource. Nope, can't put that in the reactor. You can't put that on TV. Oh no, I can sort out the fuel chamber as well. Ah, isn't that nice? So, organic crystal, please. And I wish to copy that. Paste, paste, paste. Dying of chinky cough. I think it's overkill using these ones. Let's use that one. There we go. Gonna need a bit more power. And then we're gonna need plastics. Ah, yeah, plastics needs to come out. Come out and play. Plastics come out into play. Warriors come out and play. Yeah, fully recharged. So now if I go here and say... Yep. So... That's the medium speed one. There we go. These chemical plants are they a bit slow, or is it just that I'm being unreasonable in my thing? But there we go. There are very first precious organic crystal. Ah yes, organic crystal. Crystal of organic origin. Ooh, ee, ooh, ee. Ooh, ee, ooh, bing bang, walla walla bing bing. Ooh, ee, ooh, walla bing bang bang bang, ooh. Ooh, organic crystal. So precious, so nice. So very nice. Sorry, I'm, what's the word? Going a bit, screwy Louie. Apologise, I think lockdown gets to us all, doesn't it? We start losing our mental health, even though we try and do things to keep oneself occupied. It's just... It's a bit shit, really. Yeah. So, now, I've done the organic crystal, and why was I doing that? Well, we click on this, and we need a titanium crystal and a diamond. So titanium crystal is a mixture of titanium ingots and organic crystals. Okie dokie. So, that means, what's that? Deuterium fractionation. Deuterium from liquid hydrogen is greatly promoted the use of nuclear fuel. Okay. Yeah. Heavy water refining. So, I need titanium. Which means I need a titanium facility. Which means I need to get to Calb 3. I mean, ironically, that Calb 4 is closer, but Calb 3 is going to be a bit better for solar power. So, yeah. Oh, you know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna load up with a bunch of stuff. Here it is. I've got a bit of titanium here. Take those solar panels, yeah. Smelters? Yes, I'm going to do the smelting on the planet. And under CO2-rich conditions, diamond can be obtained by further smelting. Okay, so that's cool. That's a place to get diamond from. That's okay. I'm happy with that situation. So you've got big buffers of what we need there. I picked up my titanium, because what I'm doing is I'm going to go a place where there's hydrogen, like here. So the input priority is that one. What if I said that was the input priority? If that's the input priority, when this fills up, then what? It's just going to sort of go there. Well, that's okay. You're saying the priority should be that. So I'm not entirely sure, 100% sure this is good, but it is actually doing what we want. So I'm going to have a little facility here, and it's going to take hydrogen, and it's going to take titanium ingots. So we'll do that. And we'll put a storage right next door to it. Well, not right next door. So enough space that it can move things back and forth. Logistics. So go in from the storage, go out from the storage, and I want you to make a hydrogen fuel rod, as you call it. Put that there. There we go, and What am I looking for now? I am looking to put the titanium ingots into it. That's it. So this is going to make us some titanium fuel cells. Hydrogen fuel cells, that's it. So in addition to titanium, I'll also pick myself up some of this energized energetic graphite. Yeah. And oh, this seems to be quite full now, so let's go over here. Yep, that's right, we're favouring that. Not much hydrogen coming out, so that's why this thing is reaching a bit of a thingy bob, majig, McGuffin. Come on, fill up. Fill up on the good stuff. So there's a few hydrogen fuel rods, and they've got 40 megajoules, which is better than the 6.3 megajoules you get from energetic graphite. Yeah. So I think we've probably got enough ingredients to fly us to where we want to go. So you know what? We'll put in... Where's those fuel rods? There they are. There it is. Sort. Alright, let's go for it. And we want to go to Kelb Frey. Kelb Frey, that's the one. So Kelb 4 is a bit further from the sun. Okay, so now let's accelerate. And there we go. We're just using up all of our energy in reserve. There it is. And energy's coming back. So if I click on that, you can see that yes, we are now using the graphite rods. So I'll take that, and now tab to go back in flight mode. And it's 2 AUs away, so just flying past the sun. There we go. Yep, keep aimed at the planet, and just wait for our energy to recharge, I suppose. There we go. Maximum speed of 1,000 meters a second. 1,000 meters a second to do an astronomical unit is... It ain't much. You'd be waiting a long time. That's the problem with astronomical distances. They are astronomical. There we go. Nearest astronomical unit object is 9 AUs away. This makes sure we're aimed at it. I want to see these numbers go down, not up. Why would we be losing speed in space? Why would that happen? I don't see why that should happen. Although it is indicating that there's dust particles and other things I'm flying past. So here we go. Here's our planet. What's that? That's a liquid something or other. So I've got some foundation. So let's see. There's north and south. So I want to get towards the equator. Is that the equator? Yep, that is pretty much the equator. Okay, so that's good. So I'm going to draw myself a line to say this here, this be equator. And we'll do it like that. Not quite straight. It would be lovely if I could say, just follow the equator, please. But oh well, such is life. Boo. Boo! Just chunk through this mountain range. And unlike Factorio, it seems paving surfaces does not make you run faster. But that's okay. Just got to follow the line with my mouse, and not with my mecha. Chunk, 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 chunk. Follow with the mouse, not with the mecha. And that's it. That's all the foundation material I've got. Oh, I've got enough just to do one tiny square there. There we go. Right, so now I've got that, we can see that, yes, this planet does have a fairly normal thing. So if I keep building solar panels on the equator, I should be okay. So let's do that now. If only there was a bit where I could just fast forward through this and you didn't have to see it, but sadly not. So here's the thing. If I have insufficient solar panels to go all around the equator, that means I'll only have, say if I only had enough to do like 30%, well that means for 30% of the time I'll have power, and the other 70 I won't. If I've got enough to cover half of it, then yeah, I've got enough to power half of the time. Well, that's okay. That just means that I only get like half the power production. So I'll build that, and then I got myself my first wireless power transmission facility. And it's charging me up, and so far, you see, as the dawn approaches on this planet, the solar panels, yep, they're all turning on. And this one, for example, it's in the shadow of that, but it doesn't really matter about shadows. Because, yeah, it's all going through, and see, it's 100% satisfaction. I'm fully recharged. There we go. So yeah, we see the generation capacity number increases as the sun turns it. Let's carry on with our solar panels. God, it'd be really nice if there was some sort of like mod or macro which just said like, yeah, here, can you just like draw a line of solar panels here, and it will like, yeah, I will draw a line of solar. What do you want them on the equator? Do you want like the North or the South Pole covered in solar panels? And it does it for you automatically. Oops. 1. And then it's 6. And And it's noon here, so as you can see the solar panels there all tilting round to Let's do that again. Number 6. Re 1 6. One 6. As you can see my shadow extending, that means we are now approaching night time on this side of the planet. Because we're further out from the sun than on Kelp 2, the solar intensity is only 63%, whereas I think on Kelp 2 it's 93%. So these solar panels aren't that efficient, but it doesn't matter. I'm not asking for 100% efficiency, I'm just asking for a form of power. So, how much has that done? Go... Oops. I want map view. So... That's alright. I think that's probably half the planet covered. So let's have a look at what is that? Fire ice. And what does fire ice do? Natural resource and fuel. Has cage-like microstructure similar to ice-like white solid. Critical skill how to produce graphene more efficiently. Okay, so graphene can produce, and that's fuel, so that I could actually have thermal power stations running from it. Okay, let's have some mining machines. And some of these long-range transmitters. We see that, yep, 100% satisfaction, because we have, yep, we've got light and, but what happens when all of that, well, then we won't have enough, will we? So, let us build this. I'm having fun here. I was gonna finish like, oh yeah, okay, you know, there's plastics. That'll do for today. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Put stuff in the comments. Even if you just say Woolly Bum Bum in the comments, apparently the YouTube algorithm goes, oh well, you've commented on this, so therefore you want to see more of it. So yeah, do that stuff. Am I doing it right? No, I said I wasn't going to build from north-south anymore because that's where we get problems. So, I'm going to move that away. Put a sorter in there, like so. Conversion is 80%. That's alright. But we want smelters to convert this into graphene, so let's do some smelters. I've done this wrong again. Well, it's good to know there's a source of fuel here, and it's not just what I brought with me. Because I learnt the hard way, you don't want to run out of fuel when in space. It's not fun. So, recipe. Nope, there's no recipe to convert fire ice into graphene yet. Well, we'll just keep that there for now. And, oh look, we can do another one here. Okie dokie, that's piddly pokey. Put that there. Put one there. Keep clicking with the mouse instead of using keyboard shortcuts like a noob. But that now means I've got, yeah, got loads of satisfaction for stuff like that. Okay, so this fire ice is combustible, and cool, isn't it nice that there's a combustible atmosphere on this planet? So let's fly in ahead. What we got over here? Titanium. That's what we want. We want titanium. So let's gather up some titanium. Oh, that's right. I said I was gonna do smelting of titanium on the planet. Pop those in there. Yeah, just like that. Still got plenty of graphene, but that's okay. So I got 4 that are being mined. Do that there, and we'll say refine and make me titanium. Ah, there we go. It's all coming together now. It's still got a few things needed here and there, but let's just let's put that in there, like so. Yeah, and got plenty in reserve. Power generation capacity is going down. That's probably because it's going night on most of our solar panels. So can I just do one more? Do one more. Copy that. Copy all of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Do it the other way. There. God, I feel like some sort of master now. I mean, I've got mining set up on another planet, and oh, this is very high tech. This is good. This is. There we go. That's all the output of our buildings. Oh, that's very nice. In fact, we could probably extend that, couldn't we? In fact, yep, I'm going to extend it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to say that word. Pop you in there. Right. So the idea behind this is, as you can see, we're mining far more than what we are consuming. So let's just do another one over here. So one, and we're going to need electricity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's daytime again. Generator capacity is 10.4 megawatts. Because, yep, the solar panels, most of them are in night time. But that's okay. That's absolutely hunky-dory. It's not an issue for what we are doing. Tell you what, if there was iron on this planet, then a lot of our needs would be satisfied. No, other way round, please. So there we go, we have 16 smelters all making titanium, and that's all going in there, lovely dovely. So what about a titanium diamond? That was one of the things. Titanium crystal. You need titanium ingots and you need organic crystals. Right, so can't be produced on this planet. And then it says it goes on to make this. So yeah, we got titanium crystal and a diamond. And the diamond, it's telling me, is energetic graphite. And it's made in the smelting facility. Okay, cool. So, am I ready to blast off? Let's have a wireless tower. Have that. Take all that titanium. Oh, I've got some titanium ore. Let's put it in there then. Now we're keeping up with the supply. The demand is outstripping supply. That's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Miner. Gathering. Mining. I can put one more here. There we go. Alright. And so what's the power consumption now? It's consuming 9 megawatts. But that's okay, we've got a facility here which ain't doing much. Just burning a bit of fire ice. And look at that. All of our solar panels are in. Yep, they're in the thing. And oh no, that's coming to night time for that bit. So if we look now, we should see this start to go down. Yep, it goes down. But the production carries on all the time. So now, if I take these and let's organise that and organise that. Yep. Put those in there, like so. I still got some titanium ore. Put that in there then. Take those. Come on, let's get a full load before we go home. In fact, can I get even? Is there more titanium? There's another patch of it somewhere. Like, there's another patch. So we gather. And it's not connected. Okay, so we are missing power to the people, as they say. Yep, there's our power. Right, so we'll just combine this. Because we don't have much conveyor belt left. Hopefully enough to get it to where we need to go. There come my construction droids. Construction drones. Don't know what you call them. They have some sort of name. Constructors. Let's call them that. That's a good name. So they're going all off there. I want them to focus on this bit here. There, like that. So let's go over to this part. My soil pile's increasing. I gave myself 9,999,999 units of soil. And it seems ever since then I've been alright on it. There we go, there's our titanium. I think we can fit in another extractor, can't we? No, you lack the materials to make one. That's all good, it's going in there. There's plenty of titanium for everybody. Or plenty of titanium ore, I should say. So now just go to that bit there. And let's have a look at my mecha. Yep. Sort all this out. Let's have a look. Is that a full load? Let's bring it back. It's a full load. I think that's a full load. Yeah, it is. So let's just change my energy source to that. Oh look, by doing that I made myself a bit more room. So there we go, a bit more room. So now I want to get to Calb 2. Let's, oh yeah, there we go. Blasting away. Let's get up to full speed. And no, that's about as much as I can accelerate. Pretty good. It's not bad. It's not bad. Bit more speed. Do a bit more speed. And hey, you know what? I mean, it'll be great when we get like that automated. But I think this way it's not too bad. I mean, we got onto another planet. We established power and mining, and we got ourselves what we needed. And I need to avoid that gas giant. So if I just sort of aim there, then I should avoid it. This is where you need the Elite Dangerous music. Yes, I should play that game at some point. I could have had my own music in this bit. Really should do. I mean, I've made a few albums worth of music now. Here it is, here it is. Here's it. Oh, got sucked into the gravity well a bit there. But that's alright. Just go here and recharge ourselves. That's it. Yeah, good stuff. Lovely jubbly. Let's switch that back there, like so. Right, so now we have a load of titanium. Well, what do we do with this titanium, I hear you ask? And the answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Oy vey shalom. Oh dear, I seem to have... Dad. I'm lost. Ah, that's where I want to go. So we got organic crystal. And we needed... what did we need? We needed something in addition to organic crystals. So let's have a look at this structure science. Titanium crystal. You take an organic crystal and you take titanium ingots. Right, so there's my organic crystals. Not producing as fast as titanium, but never mind. And then we have one storage. So I'll just put it there for now. Put our titanium into that. Yep, that's good. So now we want a line to bring out with titanium and ingots. Titanium and the crystals. So, no, not organic crystals, titanium crystal. Titanium crystal. Takes 3 ingots and 1 crystal. Okay, that's good. So, harumph. We need more titanium than we do the crystals. So, I want to do it like that. Yeah, but that's no good. Alright, so the main thing is you want titanium. So we do that. Do that. Do that. And on this side, which is the lesser amount, so we have it raised up, and then we'll have it go down again. Lack of item, yep. Like so. We're almost there. But we're not going to do yellow science today. That is going to be something for you and I to eagerly anticipate for next time. So I've come back here. And I'll look at this. We are producing enough. It's just most of it is being sucked up into the storage towers. Well, that's alright. I could always extend this further down and make more. Yeah, I went to all that effort of making a bus. Well, I suppose just to prove to myself I could do. You can make yourself a bus. So we'll have that group of items. And then we'll make ourselves some more conveyor belt. Let's just make a standard conveyor belt. And what do I need to make those? I need that. And what do I need to make that? I need that. And what do I need to make that? I need electromagnets. Electromagnets. There was this platform called Electroman, and I watched somebody play it on YouTube. And when I was playing that as a kid, I found that game so hard. And I was watching it, it's like, oh, okay, every time you get to a new area, the enemies respawn, so really it pays you just not to shoot them and avoid them. Really, it was more a puzzle game than an action game. But to me, it seemed like an action game. It's like, oh, I get to shoot stuff and they blow up, and then I come back and I can shoot them again, and oh no, I'm out of energy, I can't shoot anything anymore. And the game was called Electroman. It definitely wasn't Robocop, but it did look a bit like Robocop. Here it is. So, I think somewhere over here I had a facility for plastic. Let's just recharge. And hey, you know what? If you still watch me after all this, You must be finding it as entertaining as I am, because I tell you what, I'm having a lot of fun doing this. So we'll put water in there, and that gets rid of our water. So that bothered me. I was on that other planet. It's like, what do you mean I can't just dump water? I mean, it's water. It's not... No. You must find a use for the divine water. So, how do I make a titanium crystal? What building does make the titanium crystal? Made in assembler. And you can also hand make them. So, here's our assembling machine. Well, what about one of these? You need graphene. Oh, graphene can be made from... Wait a minute. You said graphene... No, that you can either make it from graphite and sulfuric acid, or you can make it from fire ice, but we haven't done fire ice catalyzation, so that comes later. So, recipe. Titanium crystal. Now, take one of my 88 sorters, put it in there. So there's our crystals. And we'll do just 3 facilities for the moment. No, I wanted to copy the sorter, that's it. It won't let me do it there, so... Right. So we do those bits there, like so. And now... Another one of these. I do like these. It's like, hey, I figured out what this is for. I'm going to use a lot of them now. You know, there's no blueprints in this game. In Factorio you could have a blueprint and then robots would just do it, but considering that how much streamlined this thing is and simplified, blueprints aren't strictly necessary. I mean, yeah, they'd still be nice and it would lead you to do greater things, but ain't strictly necessary. Get some more iron. And yes, you can fly into those buildings and, like for example, if I go flying here, see that? Those buildings have a hitbox. And you can collide into them. And I was doing that so I can make a storage. What about big storage? Ah, that takes steel. Well, let's just stick with the... Because the Mark 1 storage is fine for what we're doing. And that's all I can do. Pop, pop, pop. No, you know what? That iron's probably going to come in useful for something. So let's just hold on to it for the moment. As it's not harming anybody to hold on to it. Recharge. So current generation capacity is 131 megawatts. That's more than the 90 megawatts. And if I look, yep, the season's kind of shifting towards the South Pole, so these ones are turning on again. I was thinking to myself, hey, it's always sunny on the South Pole. Well, I'll just make a row of solar panels here that are always on. No, it doesn't work like that exactly. But that's okay, because if I'm making a Dyson sphere, Dyson swarms will be before that, and before that, you're just launching solar panels into space. So, yeah. And let's get Let's get sorters into it. Not that I needed those high power sorters. I'm not making that much of the damn things. But you know what? It don't matter. It don't matter. So there it is. They're just churning it all away. Zip, 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 zip. Zip, zip. And then I can do another sort of thing here. Offload that there. So that's my titanium crystals. But what about the diamonds, I hear you say? Yes, a lot of people ask about the diamonds. I'm saying that's just an anti-Semitic canard. So diamonds. We need energetic graphite. And look, there's some energetic graphite right there. So what we need is energetic graphite. So. He says, thinking of something. Look, I just feel this right. Because see this one? This is a raised conveyor belt. Yeah. But look, that's normal. That's the 2 up, 2 down. And then that one's 2 up, 2 down, but it goes the other way. Actually, you know what? Let's just do 2 up, 2 down and see if it works the way I think it works. So it wants to go down there. Right, yeah. We'll put another one down there. But then, if I go up one... Yep, that is a-okay. That is what we want. So we can deconstruct this bit because I want that to remain in the air. Brilliant. So it's now splitting into 2, and it's splitting exactly how I want. Let me just check something as well. So over there, yep, that's our thing. And we're saying we want most of it to come from that area. If I need to, if this isn't producing enough, I can bring another line down here to combine with this. In fact, let's just have the default one like so. Yep. And now, oh wait, you don't need it to go like so. No. Because it's not energetic graphite what we want there, no. We just want the energetic graphite for production, smelters. And let's choose a recipe, a diamond. There we go. There's 8 of those. Let's give it some power. And now let's feed it with energetic graphite. So these diamonds are purely being made from oil. Well, it's a byproduct of oil. So now there's some diamond, yeah. And can I use diamond as a fuel? Yes, I can use diamond as a fuel. Alright, this game respects my autism, because diamond is a highly compressed form of carbon, and you know what? If you put a diamond in the fire, you have to get a hot fire, but it will eventually burn. And that is why you find diamond in coal veins. But that, I think, is pretty sweet. I mean, we got our diamond facility. And how much is that using? It's using 360 kilowatts. That's fine. Yep. So now, let's have a look at this component. So we want diamond, yep, and we want titanium crystal, and it says it wants one of each. Okay, so we're going to have another facility for making, well, it's the Matrixer facility, isn't it? Matrix Laboratory. Matrix Laboratory. So we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blimey. That's a big stack. So I doubt I'm producing enough to really even satisfy one of these stacks, but let's just do that. And we've got to set the recipe to that. And that, good. All of them are now this recipe. Excelente. So let's just say I wanted this to carry on. No, we'll worry about that later. Main thing for now is, let's get this material in there. And there it is. It's feeding. There's the third stage done. Fourth stage. Fifth stage. Sixth stage. Is it going to do the seventh? Oh, look at that. All 7 are producing. Very, very nice. So I'm going to deconstruct them about here. Very cool that you can burn diamonds as fuel. I know Mr. Diamond would be upset by that, but it's not his purview. It's mine. Right, so we've got diamonds and titanium crystals in there, and then we'll have an output like so. And then I think, can this hop over that? No, it can't. But it don't need to, because I can do this. Oh man, look at that. I said we weren't going to do it today, but here I am, and we're doing it today. So there's our yellow science. So we got to get it all the way up there. And we're going to do it. Just sort out my inventory. Yep, got no crystals in there. That's all good. Tell you what, I think this is bloody cool. I'm having a lot of fun with this. And I've extended beyond the 2-hour mark, but oh, you know what? It's great. It's absolutely brilliant. Love it. Inch forward, follow follow their progress. We see the planet. Look, there it is. There's our sun is over there somewhere, and we can see that. Yeah, they're pointing down. They're pointing up. So the sun must be around about here. And if I zoom out to the, yep, there it is. There's the sun. So very soon, I'm going to be in the shadow of the gas giant, which means everything is going to be what's the word? It's going to be very, well, it's a good thing we got thermal power as a backup. That's for sure. Ah, and there it is. There's the last of the sun. Can still see it. We're not in the shadow of the gas giant yet, but it's going to happen. I'll tell you what, just for a physics standpoint, this game deserves some sort of award because this is very good. And so no, it's still really, really big daylight over here. Got that energetic graphite. Oh, that's the point. We got energetic graphite there. So, because I brought another line of energetic graphite down, didn't I? Yeah, I did. Because that's it. I brought one from there, but I got a line there. So if I need to be, I can bring that into that. But let's not concern ourselves with such things at the moment. Let's get this line up. Here we are. We're almost there at our research facility. Right, now I've got to think about this. How are we going to get it in? I mean, do I bring it over and inside? I think I will do that. No, that's all full with blue science. So yeah, got to bring that inside. All the power's gone off. Not to worry. So let's bring the power back on. North, south, east, west. The four corners. Never eat shredded wheat. Alright, so these buildings are all loading up on the various bits needed. So now, let's do storage, yeah. Look, storage, if I put it there... Oh, I know how I do this. This. So I just have it sort of jut out and feed back in like that. Oh, look, I've made a bottleneck. I'm sure it'll make all the difference, that little bottleneck. Yep, so do that. There we go. Science goes in, science goes out. Science goes in, science goes out. No, maximum height on those structures has been attained. So I'll just shove some in there. And can I shove some in there? Yep, can shove that in there. Alright. So, that gap Ah, that gap happens there. It's not quite... Not quite... It can't quite fill it in. That's very interesting. But let's do some science which requires the other thing. So I think a mecha core, yeah. Inventory capacity, yeah. So I can take even more titanium from the other planet. And let's go to technologies. We want mini fusion power generation. That sounds cool. Lightweight alloys, yeah. High strength titanium alloy, yeah. Solar power distribution. Look at all this stuff. Yeah. Miniature part. Casimir crystal. Oh, how cool is that? But I'll tell you what, look at that. So, that's not bad, is it? In the space of 2.5 hours, we've gone from blue and red science to, hey, I figured out how to do this other one. This elusive one here. So, let's fly back to my, Oh, and I missed it. I missed the point where it was underneath and it was in the shadow of the thing because I was all busy doing other stuff, but... Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Where am I again? There am I. So, we need more of them titanium crystals. Yep. 6. There we go. There's 6. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. That's 9. So, there's the organic crystals. Put my titanium ingots in there. There we go. And this isn't producing much plastic, is it? So I'd need more plastic if I was to produce more of these organic crystals. But anyway, we need to focus on one thing at a time. Hobby. So do that, pop that in there, do that, pop that in there, do that, pop that one in there. Right. I've got to put it there so it's got power. There we go. Things go in, things go out. Ah, very nice. I'm going to upgrade this whilst I'm at it. Nope, because it says it's occupied. So now, let's do that to there. Like so. And did I pick up any of the crystals? No, I didn't. Alright. So there we go. Zip, zap, zip. And, yeah, that is at full production. Very nice. So you're telling me I can build another stack of matrix slabs? Oh, well that's good. In fact, that's a point. If you're doing that, let's have a thing of diamonds as well. There we go. In and out. Quick and fast. So we'll do a shift copy. And that's all we can do. Because I didn't build any more. Yep, and where are you going to output those to? Ah. And there we go. So, have I got enough material to produce some more matrix labs? No, you need magnets. Infantry capacity level 3. You have obtained the more infantry capacity. Nice. So, electromagnets. Like so. And... Oh. I just lost them all. Bugger. Nope, there they are. There. How's about that then? Oh, look at that. That's good, that is. And we're now lacking titanium ingots. Right, so... Oh, yeah, Nope, my facility to make it wasn't here. But that's okay, I'm gonna dismantle all of that. Don't need it anymore. Oh yeah, but we'll put the storage back there because what I'm going to do with that kimberlite ore, I don't know what it's from and what to do with it. I wanted more of solar panels, and to make more solar panels, what do I need? You need copper and you need high purity silicon. Rightio. So there's lots of high purity silicon, lovely amount of high purity silicon, but too much. So we'll do away with some of that. Get some copper. Now, can I make solar panels? I want to make solar panels. There's a solar panel. More solar panels, please. Bit more. Sur le panel. Nope. Still got silicon, so I still want to make more of that. Sort that all out. There we go. Yeah, that's all pretty hunky-dory. So pop that in there. Alright, let's increase the stack of that. And likewise, that stone, well, that's okay, because that's all going to this facility that makes foundations. Yes. I'll take it all. Right. So what's that saying? It's 100%. Cover 7 veins. What, are those veins going to be depleted soon? Ah, they look alright. So I wanted hydrogen fuel cells, but unfortunately all of that's been used in the vein. But that's okay, because I can move that there, I can move that there. And is that all the fuel I've got? No, I can have some fuel. You can now mini fusion pack that converts the energy released by the, yeah, cool. So I'll be having that. 1, 2, 3, 4, like so. And not Calb 4, I want to go to... Well, that's a good question. Where do I want to go? There's Calb 2, so I want to go Calb 3. Calb 4. There's Calb 3. It's right there. So it's behind the planet. Calb 3, there we go. Let's blast off. Zoom. There we are, maximum speed, and we still got plenty of fuel in the reactor. Because we did improvements to our mecha core, didn't we? Yes, we did. Right, so I think we'll go there. We'll get ourselves some titanium, go back onto Calb 2, and then we'll make sure we have the research so I can automate shipments to go from one planet to the other. And then I think we'll be very well done, and we can pat ourselves on the back and go, yeah, mission accomplished. And here it is. There's the line. Oh yeah, let's recharge. So there goes all of our hydrogen fuel. So if we recharge here, and we see producing 29 megawatts. Ah, but it's going down now. Ah, not to worry. Just keep on recharging, would you? $600, $700. Yep, this is much better than before. So what do I need for interstellar... Well, that's interstellar power transmitter. So planetary logistics, interstellar... well... Yeah, I think we're getting there. So let's just have a look. If I wanted to make myself... It's under transport, isn't it? So transportation... I need that. So what do we need? We need titanium. We need a processor. And we need particle container. Particle container... I can make it with either one thing or another. Ah. Electromagnetic turbine and graphene. Graphene is graphite and that. But wasn't there another way to make graphene? Ah, advanced graphene recipe. Recipe graphene advanced. So that goes to make particle container. And then particle container advanced. Oh, I see. Alright, so there's advanced recipes. I just got to stick with the basic recipes until that gets researched. That's okay. So let's get power here. Actually, you know what? I think that's enough for the stream now. So thank you very much for watching.